Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This time, we're looking at the generically named Swim. And this 2021 movie was directed by Jared Cohn and stars Jennifer Field, Joey Lawrence, and Brett Hargrave. The story of this one is about a family who rents a house for a month on somewhere along the beaches of California, and the day that they arrive, this hurricane comes in and starts to flood the area. Little unbeknownst to them, there is a shark in the water as well. So as the water moves into their house, so does the shark. What will happen exactly? You'll have to watch the movie and find out. So this is an asylum film, so you kind of know the quality to expect. However, there is another layer to it. It's also a Tubi original. And I think this is probably their first one, or maybe their second. I think they have another one called like Twisted House Sitter or something. And if you don't know what Tubi is, it's this free streaming service where you can freely stream hundreds of movies. They just have commercials every so often, just like the old days. So Tubi is entering into the original game. I wish them the best of luck. And let's check out this movie. All right, so what works with this movie? Well, I did like the shark. It's just a regular sized shark. They're not going for anything like Megalodon or whatever. It's just a regular sized shark, and that makes it feel like he's just doing what nature tells him to do. He has this little like frowny face all the time, and it looks like he's just a shark doing what he's born to do. You know, when he's first introduced to us, he's just like swimming, emotionless shark. And I thought that was very cute. So I did end up rooting for the shark by the end. I'll get into why exactly, but I did really like the shark. In addition, everything is well shot. The score is on point, and the setting itself really does work. The shark gets into the house just through like a hole in the basement, so it's like a basement shark for a while. And so all of this works together to make a very professional movie. Another thing that worked was the pacing. I found nothing really took too long and nothing was really too short. I think all of kind of the little segments were definitely as long as they needed to be. So definitely it's a well-paced movie as well. And lastly, I found this shark movie to be very engaging. I did, find myself yelling at the screen in anger quite a bit. Whether it's like, swim, you idiot, swim, or there was a bunch of edits that were really mismatched. Or at one point I had to yell, that's not how water works. Their house is flooding, so to stop the floodwaters, they just like shut a door. And so whether I'm yelling for like the bad or the worst stuff, didn't really matter to me. I just had fun with it. All right, so what doesn't work with this movie? Well, like I said, you will be yelling at your screen, so get used to that. Because, there's bad editing, there's bad physics, there's bad shark bites. Like it's just someone gets bitten by a shark and it's just like a red line on their thigh. And so all of that, I can appreciate what they're going for, and it definitely works for me. Probably not everyone though. So I definitely had some fun. I also think the name is very generic. I think they're going for kind of like a mockbuster of a movie called Crawl, and that's with an alligator in a house, I think. And so this one is just a shark. And so I can definitely see what they're going for, but if you are trying to look for it, go over to Tubi. I think it is kind of regional as well, so maybe turn on your VPN. And so that's really how you are going to find it. And that brings me to who I would recommend this movie for. Well, I think if you're into shark movies, you can probably watch it and have an okay time. If you're into bad movies, maybe you have a bad movie night, you can definitely put this on and yell at the screen rather than laugh at it. But that can be its own fun, right? So if you're not in one of those two categories, maybe stay away from it. As for a rating, I'm going to give it a 3. And having said that, I think that's all I want to say. So like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.